So, what is on Xi's agenda today in Paris? What's he looking for in Europe?
Well, Michael, Xi Jinping is on a charm offensive. He is looking to win over critics in Europe, which is, of course, one of China's biggest trading partners. And this is his first visit to Europe in 5 years. And it comes at a time of tension over trade, as well as Russia's war in Ukraine, a war that China has yet to condemn. The visit, it kicks off in Paris today, where Xi Jinping will meet with one of his toughest critics. He is set to meet with the EC president, Ursula von der Leyen, along with the French president, Emmanuel Macron. Now, von der Leyen, she's the one who called on the EU to de-risk its supply chains away from China, also to investigate the influx of cheaper, subsidized Chinese EVs into Europe. Macron, meanwhile, he is also seeking protection from Chinese overcapacity, from cheaper Chinese products like EVs. And he has also tried to influence China to pressure Russia over its war in Ukraine. Xi's visit, it comes at a time of a historical moment, marking 60 years of diplomatic ties between France and China this year. And in a statement that was released upon his arrival in France, this is what Xi Jinping said. Let's bring it up for you. He said, quote, "I hope our two countries will light up our way forward with the torch of history, open up brighter future of China-France relations, and make new contributions to world peace, stability, and development," unquote. But analysts say that this visit is about much more than that. This is part of China's strategy to exploit differences inside the EU. And this is what CNN heard from an analyst at Noah Barkins bring up his statements. He's a visiting fellow at the German Marshall Fund of the United States. He says China is seen increasingly as a multifaceted threat in many European capitals. But there are divisions within Europe about how fast and far to go in addressing concerns about China, both in the economic and security spheres, unquote. Now, after France, Xi Jinping is set to visit Serbia and Hungary next. And Michael, these are two countries that are very pro-Russia and both big targets of Chinese investment. Back to you.
Yeah, and to that point, Xi Jinping's going to be in Serbia just in time for a sensitive anniversary.
That's right. According to the Serbian president's office, Xi Jinping will be in Serbia on May the 7th and May the 8th. And May the 7th this year will be the 25th anniversary of the NATO bombing of the Chinese embassy in Belgrade. And analysts say that Xi's timing here, it looks highly intentional. It's designed to play up China's anti-NATO agenda. You know, China has amplified Russian talking points. It has parroted Russian talking points, including blaming the United States and blaming NATO for escalating the war in Ukraine. So that visit, of course, one we'll watch closely here at CNN. Michael.
Absolutely. You'll be doing it for us. Thanks so much, Kristie. Kristie Lu Stout in Hong Kong there.